Cyclone fans, and welcome back to another Eye on Sci V Newscast. On a day dedicated to honoring past Cyclone greats, the 13th ranked Iowa State women's basketball team notched their 20th win of the season. Behind Chelsea Poppins' career day, the Cyclones dropped Missouri 55-42. Poppins scored the first 10 points of the game, ending with a game-high 21 points and grabbing a career-high 16 boards. Allison Lacey, in her first game back since suffering a mild concussion, added 17 points and 8 assists to contribute to the win. Even more impressive was the Cyclone defense. With a suffocating game plan, Iowa State held Missouri to 12 first-half points. The win came after a tough loss to undefeated Nebraska on Wednesday. Despite playing without Lacey, the Cyclones stood tall, harassing the Huskers all day, but fell just short.
I think, up to this point, I think the freshman class has done really well. I think, like most recruiting situations, that evaluation will be made when they graduate. The thing that when I talked to the players who were back for the reunion, all of them talked about, they went to 4 NCAA tournaments. This team has a chance to go to 4 NCAA tournaments. This senior class has a chance to play in 4 NCAA tournaments. There's not many teams that can say that.
Up next for the ladies is a trip to face Kansas Thursday at 6 before playing host to Kansas State Saturday at 7. With emotions running high on senior day, the second-ranked Iowa State wrestling team posted a big win. One of the most successful classes in Iowa State history treated the home crowd one final time with a 34-7 demolition of Nebraska. The highlight bout was a rematch of last year's national championship between Iowa State's Jake Varner and Nebraska's Craig Brester. The top-ranked Cyclone got a late takedown in regulation and then got another in sudden victory to upend the second-ranked Husker again. Iowa State won 8 of 10 matches in the rout.
Jake Varner really showed his heart out there tonight because he kind of had to get the guy twice. He took him down late in the third when the guy's trying to hold him off. And if you can take a guy down in the third period when he's trying to hold you off, I believe you can take him down anytime. So we have to get to that earlier in the match.
With the regular season wrapped up, the team will take a week off before traveling to Oklahoma for the Big 12 Championship starting on March 6th. Well, they say defense is a key to winning, and the Cyclone men's basketball team put together a great effort but came up short. Wednesday, the Cyclones showed grit and determination against Oklahoma State, clawing back from a 20-point deficit, but did not have enough to overcome the odds. Scott Christopherson led the way with a career-high 19 points. Iowa State held Texas A&M to 60 points on Saturday and had several chances to take the game, but fell in the end by 4. Deontay Garrett and Marquez Gilstrap led the way with 15 points apiece.
I was proud we put ourselves in position to win. Disappointed that we didn't execute when we put ourselves in those positions when we had an opportunity.
The team gears up for a home game against Nebraska on Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. before traveling to Colorado to take on the Buffaloes Saturday at 12:45. Well, the Cyclone gymnastics team came away with a big win for themselves on Sunday, but also a big win for Cyclone athletics. The 15th-ranked Cyclones clinched the Hy-Vee Cyhawks series with a victory over Iowa. Michelle Browning won her second straight all-around competition with a 38.9 score. Next up for the squad will be a home meet with Minnesota on Friday at 7. Several other Cyclone sports teams were in action over the week as well. The Iowa State softball team traveled south for a Texas trip for the Marriott Houston Invite. The ladies went 3-2 on the road swing, getting good production from several hitters to move their record to 6-5. Up next is a trip to the Georgia Softball Classic on Friday at 10 a.m. Tennis earned a pair of wins, sweeping Northern Iowa and defeating Marquette in a tight 4-3 match last week. The team returns to the court Saturday against Old Dominion at 9 a.m. and Sunday at 1 against Virginia Commonwealth. Men's golf finished 6th at the Oak Hills Invite, led by Ben Herrera's 16th place score. The team is competing in the Mobile Invite down in Alabama until Tuesday. That's all for this week's scores and highlights. For Cyclones.com, I'm Danielle Varley.